Before the episode starts, the previous recording was scuffed. It sounds like this.
Okay, it's Miko's commission.
Yeah, hours of content down in the drain. So, we're gonna go skip the first part of the Irodori Festival event, but for context, here is an oversimplified of what happened so far. I hope you enjoyed. It all started with a fox, I mean Yaimiko. She wanted our help during the festival. It was a commission, so me and Paimon accepted the commission. Our task is to meet and guide our guests to the festival. The first to arrive is Mondstadt painter Albedo, tasked to paint portraits of the 5 Kaizen, and joined by a little pyro explosive named Klee, who just wants to join. Second to arrive was the writer of the Legend of the Sword, Xingque. There was someone who stole the books of the Legend of the Sword one night, but Xingque was not surprised about this and knew all about it. Some other things happened, like Venti was accused, blah blah, and did a little bit of Yaimiko's mission, blah blah, but let's continue with the episode. Let's do this. And let's continue later that this one. Upon hearing the news of Sarah, okay, so we need to go to Sarah because there was someone who got arrested or a suspect. We need to rescue the suspect. How far is it? Hello, Sarah?
Please, wait! Onodera is innocent!
Onodera, yeah.
So you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Hello.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave. Oh.
Nice.
What a relief. Wait a minute. Does everyone else here already know?
I don't know.
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here, in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
Xingque looks pretty flustered. What exactly is going on here?
I bet it has something to do with his signature.
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now, keeping it a secret. In the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
No, Zhenyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for this. Everyone, please let me explain. For the Irodori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yae publishing house, but Lady Yae also gave me a lot of support. However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance. As a result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Zhenyu.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point, so signing events are really not my forte.
Even though such an event will be difficult for Zhenyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution. So these past few days, Zhenyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough. So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Zhenyu could use these few days to sign them all.
Oh.
Everything will work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Zhenyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea that the situation had turned into such a huge mess. All of this happened because I wanted to prove myself through this event.
Oh, okay.
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting. Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yae publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering that nice signature for the sake of my pride.
I don't have a good signature too, so...
Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding. Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
Yeah, I'm not good at signatures too.
All that matters is
And handwriting.
that his books are okay.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on Rito.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well. Let's tag along.
And we go back.
Onodera? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
And he explained everything.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Genyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days, I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
That's a lot.
Oh, no wonder Xingque looked so sleepy today.
That's a lot.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the second floor of the Uyu restaurant. We'll be using it for Genyu's emergency calligraphy lessons.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
No need to worry, Genyu.
It's
I'm sure
fine.
you can do it. Didn't you finish the last chapter of your novel in just 1 week's time?
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
Even though Xingque still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved.
Yes.
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop, but I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
Yep.
We also
Teamwork.
owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Kasen?
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things to Xingque yet.
And who is
I see.
leaving all the
It
notes?
appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books. Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that I'll remember this lesson.
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place, your proposal is very reasonable.
Okay. Story time.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Interesting. Whoa. Whoa.
Albedo really is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all.
So the theming of this whole event is every character, like the history repeating itself. And my guess is the person who's leaving the notes is Ayato. I'm guessing.
Wonder how Xingque's calligraphy training is going at Uyu restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby?
Yeah, I think it's Ayato.
Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you here?
It's a tactician though.
Do you please help Xingque with something? He's a friend of ours and the release of his new book is super important to him.
It's a cat.
Oh, what's that sound?
A cat? Yep.
It was just a cat. Looks like we can't make them reveal themselves that easily. It's getting late now. But let's go back and get some rest. We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Saw some pants. I saw some fans over here. What to do next? Here you go.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
What's up? Yeah, I just stumbled upon this mission, so... Miss me? What's up?
Well, can't I come and see you when nothing is up?
Sure.
Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time for Klee.
So that mission...
Before bringing Klee here,
That's Klee.
I've heard many stories about Inazuma.
Yeah.
Her very excited to experience the local culture here.
I heard it all before.
However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting
okay.
Over the next
I understand.
couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own. Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
So you want...
Yay, Mr.
Yeah, okay.
Honorary Knight's here.
So you want me to, like, show you around?
What about Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
We're gonna go all around Inazuma. Klee, are you saying you'd like to go and play?
Yeah. But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me.
It's fine. We can go all around here.
Ah, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid.
Unlike Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Slime? Okay, fine, Paimon.
Yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here.
We'll look after Klee.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Let's take her somewhere interesting.
Klee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do.
Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound.
Sure.
By which I mean,
Everything.
try to keep her out of trouble.
Save everything away from her.
If a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an
Yeah.
explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Yeah, we need to protect everything from Klee. Got it. No explosions.
Glad to hear it.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
A giant crater.
Great. I look forward to it.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Like, gonna explore around?
Lots of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee? What's that?
The food.
Food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant. A restaurant? Yay! Snack
What's
time!
over there?
Snack time it is!
Over here. What do we got?
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Steamy thing.
Mr. Honorary Knight.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
Soup, it's so pretty. Many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. Kortsu ramen, actually.
Oh, so, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
She's new here.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried
You're
them?
making me hungry, game.
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with
Aw.
your allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Aw, she's making friends.
But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things. Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
I'll cook for them myself.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make
Yoimiya? I cooked a lot.
Those are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Yoimia?
Sure, I'll throw in some for you too.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so
You're learning.
We'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
Do-do-do-do-do. Boing. And we're good. And here you go.
Mr. Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
Tastes like egg. Scrambled egg with seasoning.
Special yakitori for sale.
Wow, you really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
It's sweet. So yummy.
Making me hungry.
Yep. It's
Hey, that's my line.
Traveler, you are the best.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty good, but I still think Yoimiya's are better.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes egg rolls too?
She runs a fireworks shop.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks,
Yes.
gives us candy.
Wait a minute.
Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
Klee, bombs. Yoimiya, fireworks. Okay.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom.
Aw.
And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
Kaya?
Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Don't jinx it, Paimon.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya. If you want, I'll take you to find her. In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
Maybe she wants more fireworks.
Let's go play with Yoimiya.
Okay, let's go talk to her then. Where is she? Go down. And we're here. What's the problem here?
Yoimiya, don't be sad. Oh, I know.
Anything to help with?
Think that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on it.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
It's not easy.
Yoimiya, maybe you can't light fireworks during the Irodori.
Oh, that's why.
There are still lots of other fun things to do.
That's why.
I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset, really.
Yoimiya, it's me.
Hello.
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganahara Fireworks.
Hello.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack, wow, it's really well made.
That's a 4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute, too.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfall.
Fish blasting.
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Fish blasting sounds bad though.
Mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Yep, my mom is the best and most awesome person ever. And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person too.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends, I'm sure of it.
You both like bombs.
Watching these two chat away.
Hey, Klee! Since you like 4-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a 4-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Budoko.
Aw.
Hold on a second, fish blasting? No way! Albedo was pretty clear about that.
No explosions allowed.
Oh, oops. I got so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma.
In Inazuma. In the festival though.
It's not allowed, but... Aww.
But from the other islands though.
Okay, then. Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion.
Don't be sad.
Why are you suddenly so upset?
Yeah, don't be sad.
Yeah, we still have loads of things we can do.
Let's check out the Irodori Festival.
Right, just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
Eat food, walk around, see the scenery.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Irodori Festival could be a real blast.
Okay, then.
Blast, you say.
Here we are, the venue of the...
Oops. Cut you off, Paimon.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? Oh, what a long name. Must be a new one. I've heard of it.
By Kawabonga Iki.
Kawabonga.
Yeah, this is a really strange name.
Who's this Kawabunga? It's pronounced Kayabuki Iki.
Okay.
That would be me.
Okay.
Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Okay.
Outlander's Big Grade? Is it a story about the best of friends? Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of my novels. This is a book about betrayal, blood, and tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth.
Okay.
This is the kind of story that needs to be told.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very, suitable story for Klee. We might keep looking around.
Hey, miss! Don't go! Are you sure you don't want a copy? I'll give you 40%.
Oh, poor guy. Some people will buy your book or your novel. Someone who likes the genre. I'm just gonna walk over here.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. Oh, look! It's Fischl's story!
Fischl? Who's Fischl?
That's right! Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this book before, Klee?
Nope.
Oh.
But I know Fischl's story. Fischl always hangs out with Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows. It's just like how me and Dodoko are always together. I wonder if Dodoko is getting bored now.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid it can't be helped. There are a lot of flammable items at the festival, and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Darn. It seems like even the Irodori Festival can't cheer Klee and Yoimia up. There must be plenty of things you can do with Dodoko besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting.
Yeah, like,
How about a painting?
Wait, so that's what you're suggesting?
Yeah, the Irodori Festival is a perfect occasion for storytelling.
That's right! The Irodori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here!
Think of it like Dodoko playing with everybody.
Bingo! What do you think of that idea, Klee? Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint.
Ooh.
I can paint the story of Dodoko's adventure in Inazuma.
Okay, you can do that.
That's very imaginative. I think it's a great idea. We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Yay! Great! Dodoko will be so happy.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint at the shop. Let's go to the shop and paint your story there.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
No time to paint then. Casually walking. We're here.
Klee and I just had a discussion, and we've decided.
Yeah?
We're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys for now.
Sure. Why?
obviously I can't tell you why. Or you'll see.
Sure. Don't involve any bombs, though, or explosions.
Busy in the shop. We'll be here when you get back.
Come on, Yoimiya, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
Okay. Just don't explode. Okay.
Oh, Paimon was hoping that we could all paint together. So unfair.
Well, I guess we're gonna explore then.
Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around to the windows and take a sneaky peek.
Sure. I mean, it's a surprise for us, so... Some surprise, but oh well. Oh, we're gonna do it then. Around here? Where is it? Over here.
So, what does Dodoko do after getting to Inazuma?
Dodoko goes to eat tri-flavored skewers,
The food.
tonkatsu ramen, and egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful!
I'm curious now.
Once you're done painting, let's go get it printed. We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand them out at the festival. Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed. Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
It's okay, Yoimiya. I have some mora.
50 mora is probably not quite enough. Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for ideas.
Mr. Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want to trouble him.
Aw.
So, I think I should just go fish blasting to
No.
Mora.
No fish blasting.
Okay, good.
Paimon and the Traveler said so.
Oh. Then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
He's my older brother. He's super duper smart. He
Cults.
can do anything. And he knows how to paint, too. He paints Hilly Charles, Kaya, and even Dodoko. That's why he came to Inazuma this time, to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right? Then I guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working with the iPublishing House.
An artist? Oh, that means he has 2 jobs. One as an alchemist,
Alchemist.
Sucro's alchemy, and the other as an artist doing paintings for people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoko's color like this.
Wow, I can see the resemblance. All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoko's colors. Hey, you can even write the story over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
Okay, let's write...
Theater of the mind.
Oh.
Shoot! Paimon didn't hear the last part.
It's fine. You're just having fun. A while later.
You sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Nods.
Those two sound like they really did go on an adventure with Dodoko. They couldn't be happier.
Now, we have to get Dodoko's story printed. Come on, let's go to the iPublishing
A
House.
good thing that's very close by.
Here we are. This is the Yai Publishing House.
Yai Publishing House. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie? Oh, it's the little girl who came with Mr. Calx. How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, help me get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody can see it.
Dodoko? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoko the main character?
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look!
Huh? I don't quite understand.
We'd better explain this to her.
It's the toy. And her best friend.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to help you make this wish come true, but I'm sorry. The deadline has passed for accepting printing orders for the Irodori Festival.
Auntie, are you saying Dodoko won't be able to meet everyone after all?
Aww.
Oh, I'm sorry, little girl.
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. You still have me and the Traveler. We'll think of something.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Miss Aratani, is there any way at all we can still get this printed? We can pay extra. And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Miss Yoimia, I understand your sentiment, but I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. We've been printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up. At a time like this, really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
Yep, a very busy week for you there.
Seems like we might have to give up on this idea.
No, I won't let that happen. I remember this one time when I was little. Pop said he'd take me to the festival, but he was so busy with work that he forgot all about it. I waited and kept wondering when Pops was finally gonna take me there. Eventually, people started coming home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way. If we can't get it printed, then we'll just have to find our own way. I can paint. Over the next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
Okay, I can help.
My. Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit. I like it very much.
It's Miko and Albedo too.
Hey, Calx.
We heard everything.
Oh, Lady Ai.
It's okay, I know. You were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yae Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish. Let me think. Oh, I know. Yoimiya, little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition.
Okay.
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch. All I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print. However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit. Is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make?
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size. Are you okay with that?
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Guji lady.
Miss Gucci.
What an adorable little girl. Well, that settles it. Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Yes, Lady Ai. I'll get right on it.
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
No problem. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little Klee.
No.
Besides, the Yae Publishing House will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you, All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update.
Good thing we got connections.
Yoimiya, Traveler. Thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
No worries.
Should spend some time with Klee too, Albedo.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Okay, so waiting for 14, 16, and next day.
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight. Auntie Aratani brought us Toloko's story.
That was quick.
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were keeping from us.
Now I want to see how it looks.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
It's the story of Toloko and me.
And me. and you guys.
Okay. You put me and Paimon in the story. Okay. All the Dokos must someday ride the wind and the waves and go on an adventure. A gentle and beautiful mother once said that, and just as she and had predicted, our Dotoko was so happy when its best friend Klee said that she was going to the nation of lightning for the adventure. Of course, Dotoko loves eating delicious food with Klee at Good Hunter and loves listening to the bard sing. But Dodok loves counting the stars in the sky and twisting flowers into garlands together with Claymore. After all Dodok longs to ride the wind with the wave on an adventure. To go to Inazuma, one needs to pass through the wild winds and pass over the great waves. But Dodoko did not fear the howling winds, for that was not the blessing of the Amino Archon. Dodoko did not worry about the rolling waves either, for it was very brave. Of course, Dodoko didn't want Klee to have to brave such dangers, but as bestest friends, they were bound to protect each other, and Dodoko did not want to be apart from Klee anyway. Without Klee, adventures would be like sweet flowers that cannot bloom, lonely and sad things. Even if Dodoko were to cover every inch of Teyvat by land or sea, it would be meaningless. So there was no point hesitating. Dodoko and its best friend Klee were off on an adventure. If they rode on a boat, they wouldn't be able to fly freely in the sky or swim happily in the sea. But they'd have Klee's smile and Albedo's stories, and that was a good trade. Aw. In Inazuma, the nation of lightning, the flowers, the grasses are all purple, and the fish and the birds are also purple. Everything is purple. Albedo would probably run out of purple paint trying to paint it all. Unfortunately, he couldn't be around to draw with Klee and Dodoko. Albedo was an adult after all, and sometimes adults have to do adult things. Fortunately, Dodoko still had Klee. Klee would often find happy things to do. As long as Dodoko was with Klee, Dodoko would never be bored. Klee also had lots of friends in Inazuma, like Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Yoimiya. And so they all joined Dodoko for most fun adventure ever in Inazuma. Hooray for adventure! Mr. Honorary Knight took Dodoko up the tall Mount Hyogo. When they got to the sacred Sakura, they were so tired from all the climbing that they fell asleep. And when they woke up, everyone had grown wings like a tengu. Klee's wings were red, Yoimiya were gold, and Mr. Ordinary Knight were blue. As for Paimon can fly without wings, so Paimon didn't grow any. Everyone opened their wings up, causing a huge gust of wind to roll forth. Shoom! And the shrine maiden hair was all messed up. Oh no, she looks angry. Better run quick. The adventure was fun, but with a growl, Klee's stomach started calling out. Oh no, how could they forgotten? Eating is an important part of adventuring too. Nom 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 nom. And so everyone ate the onigiri they brought along, and they all had a great time. Dodoko and Paimon finished their share very quickly, and as the very long Dodoko looked Klee's smile, they couldn't help but think. Meeting Klee and the other is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoko. Aww. Oh yes, if you are reading this, you too are surely part of this big adventure. Adventuring together, laughing together, enjoying good food together. If you experience this together with everyone, then you must be their good friend. In which case, you're invited to Yoimiya's fireworks show as well. Ta-da! While everyone was happy watching the fireworks, Yoimiya said, as long as our imagination don't run dry, our minds will be freer than all others. And Klee blurted out, we'll always be best friends. See, Dodoko was so happy to be together with its good friends. And now you are Dodoko's good friends too. So you too should go on a grand adventure with your friends.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a...
Yeah, you don't have wings.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna be famous!
Of course we included Paimon. This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoko.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
Aw, thanks. That was nice.
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated. We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book.
Ooh, free.
Is that okay with you?
Fine.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us. But what does the author of the book think?
Who's the author of the book?
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Oh.
Hey, that's Mommy's book!
Aw, coincidence.
So, Klee's mother is a writer? Huh.
Klee's mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Teyvat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Teyvat Travel Guide series is set to be released imminently. Lady Yae has already decided on how to promote it, a joint endeavor by Teyvat's biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
Well, nice. Nice.
Paimon knew it.
Marketing.
Mika would never do anything for free.
Marketing.
A typical move by Lady Yae. It works out well for everybody, doesn't it?
Yep, I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book. It's like me and Mommy going on an adventure together. Oh, I'm so glad it came. The Irodori Festival is the best!
Oh, that was nice.